Hey guys.
All right, we're gonna do two multi-step equations today.
Yeah.
Here is the first one. All right. So yesterday you saw an equation that looked kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
X plus 2 equals 32. Right?
Yeah.
Or you saw an equation that looked like this, like 10x equals 32. Now we're going to be doing that, but it involves both multiplication and addition or subtraction all in one equation. So when we're solving PEMDAS, what comes first? Parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication or division, then addition or subtraction. Okay. When you're solving an equation, you solve it in reverse order of PEMDAS. So we start with addition or subtraction, then we get rid of multiplication or division. Those two things. Parentheses are a little bit different. I'll show you that when we get down to distributive properties. So we do addition and subtraction first. So we always want to get rid of this number before we get rid of the coefficient of x. So we're going to get rid of 2 first. So we subtract 2, and we get 30. Okay, now this was our first step. Now we have how many more steps to complete this? 1. This is why it's called a two-step equation. So now we're going to divide by 10. And we get x equals 3. If we want to check our answer, we plug 3 into the original equation. And we have to follow PEMDAS when we do that. 3 times 10 is 30. Plus 2 is 32. So it works. Okay? Questions? Muy bien. All right, B. Okay, Kylie, can you read me B? Problem B.
19 minus 4c equals 17.
All right. This is another example. Now we have multiplication and subtraction. Same process though. We want to get rid of our addition or subtraction first. So what number are we trying to eliminate first? 19. 4 is -4 is the coefficient of c. We do that second. So whatever number is touching the variable, we do that second, not first. We want to get rid of this number first. So what do I do here?
Minus 19.
So I see subtraction here. Does that mean I add? No, it's whatever's over here, right? What do we see here?
Nothing.
Nothing, so it is positive. So I do negative. Alright, what does this mean? This means 17 minus 19 or 17 plus negative 19. Either way, we end up with
Negative 2.
negative 2. Okay, now we divide. See how I brought down that minus?
Yes.
Whenever you see a subtraction, we treat it like a negative. Okay, so it comes down with that 4. Now we divide both sides by 4. No. Negative 4. Yeah. Trying to get you guys. Alright. Negatives cancel, the 4's cancel, and we're left with c equals. These negatives do what?
They turn positive.
They turn positive. You can just cancel them if you want. And this is 2 divided by 4, which is 1/2. 2/4, which equals 1/2. Or you could write it as 0.5. I prefer this. Okay. Let's look at C. Can you read it for me, Chris?
X over 3 minus 5 equals 13.
All right. What operations do we see here? We see division and subtraction. Which one do we do first? Subtraction. So we get rid of that minus 5 by doing what? Plus 5. And we get x over 3 equals 18. Who thinks they know what x is?
6.
No, it's not 6. See, I get you guys every time. What is 6 divided by 3? 2. That's not even close. Yeah, these are the ones that trick us. We think it should be 6 because 3 times 6 is 18, right?
Yeah.
But it's not.
54.
We're trying to find a number divided by 3 that gives us 18. So how do we solve this equation? Multiply by what?
3.
3's cancel and we end up with x equals 54. which is not even close to 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you see that on the video, Ayo?
Huh?
Can you see that on the video? Is it showing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, questions? All right, D.
Negative.
Noodles, can you read D for me?
Negative 6.3 equals negative 4.3 plus m over negative 2.
Negative 4.3
Plus m over negative 2.
plus m over negative 2. Now we've got decimals. Our equation is backwards, and we have division and addition. But really, even though this is addition, the number is negative, so we're going to have to do addition to get rid of it, right? One thing at a time. What number goes first?
Negative 4.3.
Yes. So how do I get rid of negative 4.3?
Plus.
This is where I swear all of you screw this up. Not all of you, but most of you. What does this give me?
That gives negative 2.
That gives me 2. Negative 2.
Negative 2. Good. Because these are opposite signs, when I have negatives and positives, I think of it like water and fire, like hot and cold, right?
Yeah.
They're opposites, so they cancel each other out. So if I have 2 waters and 2 fires and I combine them, what should I get?
0.
0. Okay, so they're opposite, right? Think of this as negative 6 fires, or think of this as 6 fires and 4 waters. If I combine 6 fires and 4 waters, what's going to be left? 2 fire, right? There's more fire than water, so the water will cancel out some of the fire, but not all of it, right?
Yeah.
So when you have different signs, think of them as really you're subtracting them. So this is 6 minus 4, which is 2, but we know there's more negatives, so it's negative 2. Did I just confuse you more than I?
Yes.
No.
Did that make any sense to any of you?
Yeah.
All right, half of you. Good. If I make sense to half of you, I'm doing my job. All right, negative 2 equals m over negative 2. Who thinks they know what m is?
4.
Oh, we're starting to get it now, huh? All right. So how do I get rid of negative? How do I get rid of that denominator? Multiplying by
Negative 2.
negative 2's cancel. Why do these not cancel?
Because
We're just multiplying, right? It's positive 4. All right, questions.
now